Hello, everyone. I am Goddess Taya 4444. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. If you would like to join my community, please click the subscribe button below. Today, I am going to do a reading. I'm doing a message reading to Kobe Bryant's loved ones. If it's some information that they need to know, or something that Kobe Bryant wants to say. Okay, I have the Hierophant, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Moon, and the Ace of Swords. Now, the readings that I don't do for mere entertainment. I'm doing this to shed light on a situation that needs to be shed, something that your loved ones want to say. When I say to help you, it might be something that you want to know so that you can move on, you know? And I'm getting a lot of entertainers that has something to say. Kobe Bryant right now, Prince later, and what's his name? The guy, the dancer that was on Ellen's show. Oh, that was the DJ. Those two people just came. Those two souls just came. But right now we're gonna do Kobe. Okay. Now what I am seeing, this can stand for a marriage or um or an occult, whatever. But this is a Taurus card. This is a Taurus card. This is a Moon card. I mean, Pisces. So there is somebody that is a Taurus and a Pisces. Give me 1 minute. I feel like, give me 1 minute, y'all. Wow. Okay. August, September. Kobe was a Virgo. Okay. Vanessa's birthday was May 5th. This is a Taurus. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is the Taurus. Yeah, it is the Taurus. Okay? Maybe she wants to put things to rest. Rest. She wants to put things to rest. Or she's resting. But there's a Pisces. Somebody was walking away from something. Somebody was walking away from something that didn't serve them, I guess. Or they did. I don't know who it was. But this Two of Pentacles, this is a balancing, balancing something, um, putting something in the past with 6 cups. Or trying to balance. Okay. So there was a secret. There is a secret that needs to be told. Because you got the Ace of Swords under the moon. Tell me about the Hierophant and the Four of Swords. Also a message. This Taurus, I'm not going to say his wife because it could be anybody. Anybody around him. Give me something on this Hierophant and the Four Swords. And this is some kind of message of some sort. Hierophant. Okay. Oh, damn. Justice. Somebody wanted to walk away from the marriage. Or they felt like walking away from the marriage. Give me something on the Eight of Cups and the Page of Swords. Everybody's marriage is not meant to be. King of Swords. I feel like Kobe Bryant and his daughter, I feel like they were sacrificed. Yes, I do. I do feel like they were sacrificed. Give me something on the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, please. Two of Pentacles and Six of Cups. Something is hidden. And it just started to crack open. Okay, give me something on the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Money was rocky, up and down, troublesome, had trouble with money. You see how that ship is going up and down on them waves, the ships. Money was rocky here. Finances was rocky. This marriage was rocky. This marriage was rocky. Justice, divorce. Give me something on the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Damn, I just heard somebody wanted something done quickly. That's what I heard. And it was supposed to be kept hidden. This is our channel at the same time. I have the Knight of Swords, something being done fast. Five of Swords. And the Hermit. This is Kobe. This is the Virgo. Somebody wanted something done quickly. Somebody wanted something put in the past quickly. There's a Pisces involved. Tell me about the Moon and the Ace of Swords. You know what? And I would hate to think that this was about life insurance. Give me something on the Moon and the Ace of Swords. Like I said, it does not have to be Vanessa. There could be another Taurus. You know, that that was in his energy. It also could be a Libra. Justice is Libra. But that is a divorce. This is a divorce. Something about court. This was supposed to end quietly. Something was supposed to be put to an end quietly. Kept secret. Kobe, what else do you want to be said about your situation? I'm really, 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 really feeling like somebody wanted something done quickly and kept secret. Revenge. Somebody wanted revenge on Kobe, I guess, or on Kobe's wife, Kobe's family. Somebody wanted revenge. It don't, I don't know. Tell me about this revenge, Kobe. Who wanted revenge on Kobe or his family? What is this all about? I'm hearing blackmail. Somebody could have been blackmailing the family, blackmailing Vanessa, blackmailing his daughter or something. Okay, distraction. Okay. Somebody is trying to distract themselves from what they did to Kobe, having him. The thing is, there's nothing that they can conceal. Mm-mm. They can conceal it. Whatever evidence they have, whatever information that they have, they can conceal it. But it's going to taunt them to the point where they have to really, really admit the truth about the situation. Yeah, they keeping it way deep down hidden, but you can't conceal it for too long because it's causing distractions in your life. Dang, Kobe. Okay, let's see. Bam. Let me shuffle these over. These right here. Not all of them. Okay, what else you want to say with this deck, Kobe? And this energy gets me every time. All right. Something about a package or a gift. Tell me about this, Holy Spirit. Okay. Somebody wanted a new start in life. They want a new start in life. New start. New life. Okay, let me get another deck because it seems like he don't want to say nothing else with this deck. Let's see about this other deck. This next deck. Is there anything else you want to say, Kobe? Oh my God. Wait a minute. Frozen. Preserved. DNA. Frozen. Preserved. So, his daughter passed with him. Frozen DNA. Preserved. Something about the DNA. Might be about a child. Either a child out of wedlock out of the marriage, or a child that is not his. Something about DNA. I don't know. I'm just saying. I have this page of swords here. That's somebody young. Yeah. Assassination, murder for hire. So that plane crash, that was a setup. Yeah, that was a setup. I'm hearing tampered with the plane. So somebody knew how to tamper with the plane. Somebody tampered with that plane. Somebody tampered with that plane. But the pilot didn't know about it. He didn't check anything. He didn't have reason to check for anything. Somebody tampered with that plane, or had the plane tampered with, disposing of evidence maybe that was on the plane or part of the plane, so that they wouldn't know that that plane was tampered with. Crossroads. It could, it could be, it could be, like I said, Vanessa might not know anything about it. It could be someone in his family. I don't know. I don't know. Family, friends. Somebody had that plane tampered with. If they did not find anything, that's why they, by them having the crash, they wouldn't find any evidence on the plane that it was tampered with. Yeah, somebody keeping their lips shut about it too. This is where the moon come in at. Secrets. Keeping their damn mouth shut about the death. Their death. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody keeping their lips shut about that about the death, their death. That plane was tampered with. Kobe Bryant came to me in my dream. No, he didn't say anything. He just came into my dream. His face were distorted on one side. I didn't see the baby. You know, that's his baby. I didn't see her. Wow. But anyway, what else you want to say, Kobe? That plane was tampered with. Oh, shit. Cheating, an affair. These press-on nails don't stay on at all, long and at all. Especially when you're always doing something with your hands. Oh my God. You have debt. Somebody was going into debt. Oh, wow. Somebody had mental health issues. Like I said, And I will continue to say, okay? Everybody in the world, even the chosen ones, have mental issues. I'm not being funny. Your karmics, they, you know they are mentally ill. Anytime they will, instead of making your life easier and loving you, they abuse you, they use you, they take advantage. That is mental abuse. You know? So the chosen ones already received that energy from the karmic. But the chosen don't know that this is what's going on, didn't know that this is what was going on, and that they had mental issues. But see, the divine, the divine had the control of our minds to be able to, the divine gave us the strength to uh, bypass that, to not be mentally afflicted, but also you may have went to a psychiatrist, right? By you going to a psychiatrist, the God is right there with you, right? Now you may feel like you going crazy or whatever, and you go to a psychiatrist and you want help, okay? But to a chosen one, God will make sure to have someone at that psychiatrist's office or whatever, that psychiatrist or the, okay, if you go there enough, that psychiatrist will say basically one thing, just one thing to awaken you. Anytime a psychiatrist tell you you are more stronger than you think, your whole life, right then and there, your whole life, your whole life, your whole mental state immediately will change. Because that was the key words that you needed to hear. Okay? So anytime somebody tell you, anytime you go to somebody, trying to, just talking or whatever, and you talk about your issues, when someone tells you you are more stronger than you think, your whole life, your whole mindset will immediately change. And that's when you could become strong. You're gonna turn to God. You're gonna awaken. That's for some of you. That's what happened to me. You know, I thought that okay. I thought that you know, I knew because see, I was so stressed all of my life. You know, there's things I didn't understand, you know, but my family had me thinking that I was crazy. They would say, Tanya, you ain't right. You retarded. You this, you that. My mother would tell me that. You have a problem. You're slow. That's what was told to me. But the thing is, I did not get offended because my soul knew more than I did what was going on with me. So I went to the psychiatrist. What this psychiatrist would subscribe medication to me. That medicine would like sent me into another zone, like I was zoned out. I did not like that. Ooh, oh no, 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 no. So what I did was I broke the pills in half so that it wouldn't be so strong. And the doctors seen them. He basically cussed my ass out. What's wrong with you? Why you cut them pills up like that and so and so and so and so? I didn't get upset. No, I didn't. Lord had my back. So I didn't get upset. I didn't know Lord had my back like that. But that that psychiatrist, he was gone. Like the next day. Then I got a female, that was a male psychiatrist. Then I got a female psychiatrist, right? She was nice and everything, but one day she told me, she said, your mother said she didn't love you. Mm. Y'all honestly want to know how I felt about that? I wasn't hurt. Nope, I wasn't hurt. Now, my subconscious might have been hurt, but I wasn't hurt. I approached my mother about it. She didn't deny it. Still wasn't hurt. That psychiatrist was gone in a matter of days. Then I received another male psychiatrist. This, both of the first two, the female and the male, the first two, they was black. They was black. This next one that I met was white. And it was something different about him. It was something different. And I could see it in his eyes, right? He had gray eyes. I could see it in his eyes. He said to me, he said, you are more stronger than you think. My whole mindset changed. So that medicine that I was on, I eased myself off of it. I said, no, I don't like this feeling that I, have with this medicine. I'm going to ease myself off of this medicine. And I was okay from then on. I might have been about in my 20s, but it's like still the abuse that I got from other people and my family, it would hurt sometimes and I would cry. But crying released that hurt. And I kept my head up to the big guy. Then I was talking to my mother. And I was explaining to my mother how I did not want to marry a guy or get involved with the guy, have children with the guy, and he end up leaving me, with that child to raise alone. I didn't want no dude beating on me because I'm not no fucking punching bag, and all that. Letting her know what I wanted, right? My mother told me out of her own mouth, she said, you have a lot of faith. And that energy, stirred me, just that. Now, I'm feeling like, there was spell work put on my family. Yeah, I feel like that. And put on my mother. Because the reason why I say this, it's like one day she would say very few nice things. I mean, really nice things. Like, you have a lot of faith and this and that, this and that, this and that. After a while, it's like I didn't even know her. I'm like, God damn, for a person to just switch, just like that. I'm like, wow. So, I just took what was said to me, that I'm more stronger than I really am, and that I have a lot of faith, and I just took that and I just worked with that, So I knew what I wanted out of life. I knew that I didn't want a man beating the fuck out of me, because I'm not no goddamn punching bag, like I said, you know. But this is getting back on the mental thing. This, what you go through, what the chosen ones go through unnecessarily. You have mental issues. But God is always there to snap you back. It's something that He's going to give a message. There's a message that He will give to another human to give to you, to snap you back, to snap you back, to snap you out of the matrix. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I say everybody in the world has mental issues. Okay. So getting back to Kobe, what else do you want? Okay. Yeah. Whoever he was around was of low vibrational. Low. He was around negative people. He was. This person. This person basically, secretly really hated him. Look how she looked. Look how she looked. And it might be a female. Might be an ex. Yeah. Could be an ex. I don't know. Accomplice partner. So there was more than one person that that knows what happened actually, why that plane crashed. Okay, I have delays. What was delayed? What was delayed? Kobe. What is this delays? He's saying maybe he delayed the divorce. Maybe he delayed the divorce, if it was a divorce or something that went on in court was delayed. But I'm also getting have imprisonment. Now, somebody might found out something. It could, in an investigation. Maybe they was put in jail, or they will be put in jail, or there is a delay or has been delays of someone going to prison for their death, for that plane crash or whatever. Computer. Oh, like I said, somebody tampered with that plane. Somebody tampered with that plane. And it might have been an inside job, or they did it from a control room or something. They rewired something to make that plane crash. This is a little bit of everything that he's been dealing with. I'm not, concentrating on his love life. I'm trying to get the most important messages out that he wants out. Okay, like I said, something is hidden. Somebody knows something about that plane crash. Yeah, somebody knows something about that plane crash. And by that plane crashing, it's like they're free. By him passing, this person, if not that, this person wants or has freedom, they're not going to jail or something, or they're being investigated and there's delays. Maybe he or she is doing spell work to keep their freedom so that they won't be in prison. Again, court, justice. Anything else you want to say? Somebody planted a seed and expect for it to grow. But it's been halted. That seed has been halted. Because it's not very big at all. It's not very big. I'm feeling that whatever it is, it just grew just a little bit. You know what I'm feeling? What I'm feeling like is there is an investigation. Is the investigation been delayed? I'm also feeling that whoever they have their eye on, They are trying to get more evidence. Okay? This person, New World Order. Like I said, they wanted a new life. They wanted a brand new life. Oh my God. Wow. 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 Wait. Have love. So, somebody was in love with someone and they needed to get Kobe out of the way. They needed to get Kobe and his daughter out of the way for money. They needed money. Conspiracy theory. Thinking of a master plan. That's what they did. They thought of a master plan. Or tried to think of a master plan. Mm. And doing energy work makes your mouth dry. Okay. Anything else, Kobe? Mm. At the plane site, they was kept away from that plane site. And they was kept away from going to that plane site. I'm smelling fuel. I don't know. It's not always danger. I see the yellow thing here. You know, you can only go but so far. Oh, psychic abilities, intuition. Somebody, tell me about the psychic abilities and intuition. Oh, you're getting information from the cards. Maybe it's me. I don't know. No. I am giving a reading, giving you my intuition. Maybe you already went to a tarot reader and they done told you something. Tell me about this tarot reader, the psychic abilities. Tell me about psychic abilities and okay. Oh, oh, oh. psychic ability, intuition, lies. Lies. Tell me about these lies. Maybe you went to a tarot reader and the tarot reader told you lies. Let me get something else on here. This tarot reader was in their ego? No, somebody told, okay. I'm feeling like someone went to a tarot reader. Oh, Kobe and his daughter was sacrificed. They went to a tarot reader. This person went to a tarot reader. They told this tarot reader lies on Kobe. This person has an ego so out of control that it ain't right, okay? They told this tarot reader a lie, and this tarot reader did spell work. Yeah, they did. They did something. They did something. They told this psychic, somebody that had psychic abilities, told them lies. They was angry or in a rage with oh no. Maybe somebody was angry. Communication. Somebody was angry. Oh, wow. Partner, spouse. They was angry. They was angry. That's the road that they took. Road distant journey. They went on a road trip. They went on a road trip to see their psychic. And they told some lies here. Maybe this psychic is angry about that too. Self-sabotage. That shit didn't do nothing but backfire on their ass. They sabotaged their own self. Law enforcement, if they're not investigating now, they will get back into investigating it. Somebody had an affair. Confirmation. Somebody was having an affair. party celebrating. Off of his money after he passed. I don't know why all that spam is coming up on my damn phone, on my phone. Yeah. But that's what it is, y'all. You know, it's always something behind everything. Okay? This has something to do with work. Somebody was fired. Also, somebody was also a thief. So somebody stole something. Somebody stole something. And when I say fired, y'all take it as it go. Okay, anything else, Kobe, you want to say? I'm wondering, there was a family member that worked. Oh, shit. They was involved in Kobe's death. They was involved. They was doing some kind of work with him. They was working with him or something. This is family member, I think. No, the third party worked with him. A successful person. Or he was successful. High powered. I don't know. Anything else? I'm hearing boss. Somebody was a con man. This whole damn thing was nothing but a setup. These entertainers, man, you know, I mean, family, bloodline lineage. So this has something to do with family. Yeah, has something to do with family. I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'll get back to some more later. But yeah, it was a sacrifice. I'll get back to you later. Bye.